Okay, ready? Oops. So we're showing the hurricane. Okay, ready, Brooks? We're coming up. Thanks so much for being with us here on Atlanta News First Plus. I'm Joy Limnacker here with Brooks Baptiste. I do want to let everyone know we know that you are you have been watching local news live coverage of Hurricane Debby, and we're going to get you back to that. But we just want to catch you up on some of the other stories that we're following in case you missed it.
Well, good morning to you, Joy. Happy Monday,
Happy
and happy
Monday.
Monday to all of you out there watching. So we want to start with what I would say is a positive story on this Monday, reminding us of this health update that we have after a pretty scary family emergency for a former Atlanta Braves player. So we're talking about Dodgers first baseman Freddy Freeman's 3-year-old son, Maximus, who was recently admitted into the hospital, but the good news is he is back home. Maximus spent 8 days in the ICU. This is after suffering from a rare neurological disorder. Now, in a social media post, Freeman and his wife said they are grateful to be home, but their son still has a long road to recovery. So, Joy, I actually said
Thank
this
goodness.
earlier on the air. I said, you know what? One of the things that I love about sports is how it can bring us all together in some ways, and then it can also break us apart. Freddie Freeman, obviously, people have had their strong feelings about him because of him leaving the Braves and going to the Dodgers. But this is one of those times where we all come together and rally behind him for the health of his son. And it's good to know that his son is back home. So we're glad to report that
Yes.
for Maximus. And we're just praying and hoping for the best for him as he continues to go through this pretty long road of recovery. Yeah, so wanted to make sure we got that update in there for sure. Also, something we're watching this morning, if you have Peach Pass, where you get to go through those express lanes and whatnot, we do have a heads up for you because there's this new phishing scam that is out there, and you need to know about this. Because, Joy, it seems like a lot of people have a Peach Pass because it's probably one of the best things you can have if you're trying to bypass some of that Atlanta traffic that we all have to deal with. So this is a scam that you need to know about. Complaints are starting to pile in over certain text messages that are coming in, and we are told that they're coming from a person that claims you owe money for those unpaid tolls. Now, these messages are designed to mimic official Peach Pass communications, and basically, here's the bottom line. These text messages are fake, so if you get one, here's what you want to do. Don't click on any of those links that may be in that text message. Also, delete the message immediately, and if you happen to click the link, call your bank just in case, because just that quick, you may allow the scammers to get into some of your personal information. Peach Pass will never ask to verify your personal information by email or text message. Most times they do it by mail.
You know what? I'm so glad that we talked about this because I have been getting emails from Peach Pass. And I'm like, I don't have a Peach Pass.
It's me too. I was going to say, they're reaching out to the wrong person because I don't have one. So I know you're not talking to me. But I don't know if you've noticed this, Joy, because we get, at least where I am, I get things from USPS or people who are claiming to be a part of the U.S. Postal Service. I've received things from Amazon. And I'm like, I actually do look for packages from both Amazon and USPS. So I get nervous at first. And then I say, wait a minute, that can't be real.
Well, the Peach Pass email that I've been getting, it looks very real. And
Well,
I
it
was
does.
like really confused. And so I'm glad that you talked about it because I think, people could fall victim to it.
And look, bottom line, when in doubt, because these scammers have gotten so smart in how they will use official logos, they'll have URL addresses that are very close to the real one. When in doubt, just call the official number, the one that you actually found yourself, because you know that that's linked to the right place and not to the scammers.
Absolutely. That's great advice. Thank you so much, Brooks.
you.
So appreciate it. Okay, but here's another scam I have to tell everybody about, unfortunately, and this is especially for the Swifties out there. There's another scam involving our beloved Taylor Swift. Of course, she's so popular, and somebody's out there taking advantage of her popularity. So this is what you need to be aware of. It's a Facebook post that it's about discount tickets to the Eras Tour, and it's from someone on your friends list. That's how it appears. You need to be aware of that. Atlanta News First consumer investigator, Better Call Harry, shows you how to protect yourself and your Swifties from this scam.
You can't trust your Facebook friends anymore because you don't know if it's them. I don't trust anyone on social media, especially if it's a post from someone who wants to sell their Taylor Swift tickets.
This was the post. selling 4 tickets, Taylor Swift.
Former TV news reporter Mike Pachenik has an eye for
She
scams.
said, I'm going to sell them at a discount price.
But when he saw this Taylor Swift ticket post, he almost fell for it.
How much do you want?
Mike was going to buy tickets for the family. And from the looks of it, his 15-year-old daughter, Julia, is a fan.
My daughter is a huge Swiftie.
The scam post popped up on Mike's Facebook feed. It was from a family friend. The scammers hacked and stole the profile to make it seem legit. Hi, I'm selling 4 Taylor Swift tickets. Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis for Saturday, November 2nd at 7 p.m. I've got them available at the lower level. These are excellent seats and a great view to the stage. The post included a seating chart, section 144, right off the main stage. Mike messaged her.
And then, she said, I'm going to sell them at a discount price. So when she told me $500, I was like, okay, maybe she's motivated to get rid of them.
Here's a clue. Mike checked StubHub to look at comparable prices. Tickets in the same section are going for nearly $5,000 each, and the seller is asking for $500. Clue number 2, the acquaintance wanted him to send money through the payment app Zelle.
Once you send a Zelle, you lose that money.
He almost did it, and he's not alone. The same ad popped up Thursday in the Buckhead Babysitters group, and there's a warning on Dunwoody's community forum. He swiftly changed his mind.
So I wrote back and I said, hey, can we talk? Can I call you to have a conversation about these tickets? And the immediate answer was no. Right then and there, I hit the brakes. I knew it was a scam. I got the woman's phone number from my mother because it was her friend. And the first thing she said when she picked up the phone is, are you calling about the Taylor Swift tickets because this is a scam? There's an easy solution here. If a Facebook or Instagram friend is selling anything, ask to speak to them in person. And when it comes to aftermarket tickets, stick with legitimate sites like SeatGeek and StubHub. So many accounts have been hacked and hijacked that earlier this year, look behind me, 41 state attorneys general sent Meta's chief legal officer a letter to do something about the dramatic increase in account takeovers. I'm Better Call Harry, Atlanta News First.
Thanks so much to Harry for that report and giving us all that warning about the Swiftie scam. Okay, let's talk about our restaurant report card. An Atlanta cafe and candy shop in Midtown unfortunately failed to impress a health inspector, earning a score in the 50s. But first, our Adam Murphy treats you to a Vietnamese kitchen with a perfect health score.
Hey guys, I've got a great little Asian restaurant I want to tell you about this week. We're at Nam Kitchen on Bluestone Road in Sandy Springs. They've been here now for about 6 years in the city center, and this spot is authentic Vietnamese cuisine. Thuy is the owner and also the head chef, so a lot of the items that come out of the kitchen are her recipes. It's home-style Vietnamese cuisine. The ambiance is one of a kind. Gotta tell you, I love it. And there are an assortment of wines to choose from. They also have a retail area so you can purchase some delicious wines to take with you as well. And there's a lot of great items on the menu we're going to tell you about in a moment. But first, here's this week's Best and Worst Scores. On Peachtree Street in Midtown Atlanta, this cafe and sweet shop received a rather sour score on its last routine health inspection. Sugar Factory failed with only 54 points and a U for unsatisfactory. The report says roasted pork was at an unsafe temperature. Plus, there were several dented cans of food in the kitchen. And pipes were leaking throughout the facility, causing plumbing issues in the kitchen, bar, and bathroom. What's going on with the leaking pipes?
Right. Well, one, you can't be inside the building.
The manager asked us to leave the restaurant, but assured us he has everything in order. Do you want to tell us if you guys have solved these problems?
Yeah, everything's been solved.
Okay. Except for the 96 over there that's an old score. You need to put the 54 up. Now to an update in Fulton County.
We've been here 18 years in November. We've always had a 90 and above. We've never had a problem.
Tuscany Cafe on Mill Creek Avenue in Alpharetta corrected some of their violations, but didn't meet their mark, earning 80 points and a B on a re-inspection. And back here at Nam Kitchen on Bluestone Road in Sandy Springs, they earned a 100 on their last health inspection. You know what that means? Congratulations. They are the winner of this week's Golden Spatula Award. On the menu, you may want to start out with the yellowtail appetizer. They also have the seafood egg rolls, which look really nice. Over there, you have the chicken pho, and the chicken banh mi is on the menu as well. And maybe you should enjoy a red wine to wash it all down. Guys, it's delicious food. They're a 2-time winner here, so I'm telling you, it's quality. It's going to do it for this week. I'm going to try one of the egg rolls, and we will see you all next week. Boy, that's good.
It always looks good when Adam's eating. All right, I want to return you back to Local News Live for their coverage of Hurricane Debby. Thanks for joining us.